It's your boy Diesel. You know what? I think I'm just gonna ride the whole beat on up, you know what I'm saying? Day count to the end of it. I got a backpack, put around a backpack, rubber got gas in my backpack. Don't get it backwards, don't get it twisted, or end up missing. Think twice about it, then make the right decision. Because I'm nice with it and my trigger finger itching. My bullets have no name, anybody can get it.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy EDC Diesel, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing my 2025 gun collection due to the fact that I'm probably not going to be buying any more guns this year because I'm going to be in training probably from October to January. So for now, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm not saying this is going to be my last video this year, but I want to get this one out of the way, and I'll probably be doing maybe 2 or 3 more videos, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. This is my 2025 gun collection. It's gonna be everything I own with one honorable mention, which I'll explain, and I'll do that one last. But for starters, let's start off with my smallest gun, which is my Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard 2.0. Take a look at that. I keep this one loaded and on safety. If you can see right there, it's on safety, so I'm not gonna be really handling this one. Just gonna get it in and out. It is what it is, no frills. You know, it has a nice serrations, flat trigger, and it's a really good gun. I normally, this is more of a mailbox gun. This is more of a throw in my pocket and go gun. Throw in my little go bag and go gun. Inside of here, I keep my pocket holster, so I can just throw it in my pocket. And this is the only gun that I'm going to be handling that's actually loaded. The rest of them will be cleared, and I'll show you what's up with it. But this one you can just throw in your pocket, run to the store, make a little quick beer run, run to Walmart, get some grocery shopping done. You store it in your pocket and go. I also keep it inside of this little bag right here, where I also can keep my spare mag inside with it. I throw my wallet in here and everything will go with me in my little Nike bag. Right? Take that, throw it across the front, and I got it right there. Right? Okay. Also go walking with this gun. Believe it or not, this is a big part of my summertime EDC, and if I want to, and it's also like my little backup gun. So there it is, Bodyguard 2.0. I had the Ruger LCP Max, and I upgraded to this, and I love it. LCP Max is not a bad gun, but I actually do think this one is a little bit better. They recently came out with a performance center one, which has, I believe, like comp or ports on it, but I'm good with this one. I like it. Small, compact. I can keep it on me without a problem, and this is my go-to pocket rocket to go. All right. The next gun, I'm going to clear it for you so that it's empty. This is my Glock 43X. I carry it with the 15 round shield mag. Somewhere I put down my 20 round mag. I don't know what I did with it. I'm probably gonna go buy another one sometime, maybe next paycheck or something. But on this one, this is my true EDC. I'm a great shot with this because I have practice, okay? But there it is right there. I have the Talon grips on it. I have the Apex trigger. I have the Hollow Sun, which was just the Hollow Sun 507K. I have the Radiant Ramjet Afterburner on there. I have a ghost connector on the inside. I have, this is not the Shield Arms mag. Well, I actually got this on eBay, but it does the job just as good. And this is the TR7 sub light on there. I have the co-witnessing sights that I actually bought off of eBay. And I have a holster that I actually modified a little bit, but I bought this for maybe about 40 bucks on Amazon. Fits, does what it needs to do. And that's my EDC right there. Now, what's next? Next, a gun that I like. I built this one. I do not carry it yet because I'm just not as good a shot with this one as I am with the Glock 43X, which is the Sig P365. This is a started life as a regular Sig P365 with the slide, with the optic ready version. I bought this grip, which is the X Macro grip, and it came with a flat trigger. It came with a curved trigger. I added a flat trigger, And I added the Radiant Ramjet Afterburner. I'll show you this one. This one's also empty. Mag empty. I'll show you there's nothing in the chamber. But I have the Radiant Ramjet Afterburner on here with the burnt bronze barrel and the black Ramjet. And I have the bronze backstrap and the magwell. As I was saying, I don't have enough practice with this gun to feel comfortable enough to carry it. I've never seen the 365 have the same problems that the 320 did. So I actually feel safe carrying it. I just don't feel comfortable carrying it because I'm not as good a shot as I am with my Glock 43X. I made up my mind if I ever get married, I'll probably make this my wife's gun. I think a lady would like this gun very, a lot. So, and since I don't carry it, why not? But if I ever get married, I'll probably end up giving this gun to my wife, if I ever. But it also didn't have a safety. I added the safety to it. And it functions just fine. And this is the Hollow Sun 407 case. So this one is just the dot. The other one has the dot, the circle, or the dot and the circle. And this one here is just the dot. I don't have any raised sights or anything, but I might add those to this later on. But again, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. This is the Sig P365 Radiant Ramjet, and this also has the TLR7X sub. Okay, moving forward, what we gonna do next? All right, we're gonna do my SCT frame Glock 19 build. This one is also clear. The mag is empty. So I'm going to go ahead and clear it for you. So it is empty. You see in there? Now on this one, I have the Sealy Wolf X Pro. So this one also has the multi-vertical dots if I wanted to. This one was built from a SCT frame and an AIM surplus slide. And I got the magwell from, this is the S80, the Polymer 80 company. So this is the S80 magwell. It actually fits on the SCT frame. I do have an Apex trigger in this one also. The light is the TLR1 high lumen, is the HL. I have the co-witnessing sights to go with it. This one also has a Radiant Ramjet Afterburner. If you see, I really like the Radiant Ramjet Afterburner. I think they're amazing. And man, this thing here is so on point. It is reliable. And this is more likely to be my home defense / wintertime EDC. And in wintertime, I do carry a larger gun, which allows me better accuracy and in some situations, better capacity. Not necessarily with the guns, with the way I set my gun up, because my 43X has the shield mag, so I actually have pretty much the same capacity. With this one, I actually am probably a little bit more accurate with this one than I am with that one. Even though I shoot that one more, just the fact that I have a longer sight radius and a longer barrel and a longer match barrel, I'm actually more accurate with this one without needing to shoot it as much. And the trigger on this is beautiful. Short reset. Loving it. Loving this trigger on here, right? I didn't like the connector that it came with, so I kept the regular Glock connector because I like to feel the wall. I like to be able to find my wall every time, and for some reason, when I had the connector that the Apex trigger came with, I could never find the wall. I would always roll past the wall and pull the trigger. I didn't like that, so I stuck with the original Glock connector that it came with. So I call this the Black Mamba. This was my way of making a clone of the Terran Tactical Copperhead. So I call this the Black Mamba. Yeah, loving it. Check that out. We're gonna move on to the next gun, which will be a long gun. All right, we're gonna move on to the long gun I got. This is, let me back up a little bit, my Day Defense DD-M4 V11. Now, most people have the V7, and the difference between the V7 and the V11, I'm showing y'all that it's empty. Show y'all that it's empty, and we're going. That is so smooth. Out of every AR-15 I've ever had, or AR-15, yeah, the Day Defense has the smoothest action out of every one. Normally I hear like a drag, like a shh When I do that, but this one sounds like it is on ball bearings. It feels like it's on ball bearings, and it is amazing. So what I have on here now, because I have different optics that I put on this gun from time to time. Well, what I have on here for now, because I'm probably going to take this off and buy AK and add this to an AK, is the Sig Romeo and Juliet, which is the magnifier and the red dot. So this here flips over, and when I want to put it back, I press the button and put it back for magnification. I have my little pop-up sights on there. I have an O light, and this is the Valkyrie. This is the PO Pro Valkyrie with the pressure pad on it. And the trigger I have in here is the POF trigger. I tell y'all, this right here, in my opinion, is the best AR-15 trigger I've ever shot. Look at this. That's the reset, right? That's the trigger. All right, like I said, I don't know a lot about any other triggers. This is the only trigger that I've ever put into the AR myself, and it has been immaculate. Perfect, short. Oh man, it's amazing. The POF trigger, amazing. All right, I can't compare any other triggers other than a standard trigger from an AR-15, but these are amazing triggers. They feel great. They're short. They're light, not too light, but I love it. Great trigger right here, right? Now the difference between the 7 and the 11 is this one has the key mod, and the 7 has the M-lock. I do plan on upgrading this rail to an M-lock rail later on. I actually found a place that sells them, so I'm probably gonna end up adding that to this probably in the near future. If I do so, I'll make sure I come back and show y'all a video on it. Though YouTube doesn't allow us to do any videos where they actually show you what's going on, so it is what it is. But never sleep on Daniel Defense. They aren't the best, but they are amazing. Okay, they are amazing guns. So with that said, let's move on to the next gun. Now these last three are the actual newest guns that I've bought, right? Outside of my honorable mention. So we're gonna go with the Staccato CS. Yes, the Staccato CS. I'm gonna show y'all this empty. Empty. No mag in. Now I have the one with the stainless steel barrel, and the optic I have on here is the SCS 320 green dot, right? And this one actually has, I believe this is the one that has a multiple reticle dot. I bought this one from a pawn shop. This is my first Staccato. I actually have two. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. It actually didn't come with, it's not supposed to have the TLR1 HL on it, but there's a guy on YouTube who has a video to show you how you can put that on this. And the reason I chose to do so is because I have two different holsters, right? This is the Filster Enigma floodlight, and it'll fit any gun with the TLR1 on it. So I have this gun that has a TLR1, right? And it'll also fit this gun, TLR1. Also, I remember I have another gun that I'm going to show you shortly that has the same one, and I also have another holster that does the same thing from Tier Concealment. It's called the Modern Samurai Project. I don't have it on me right now, but this gun is, when I got it, it was probably my most accurate gun. I have bought one more pistol since then. When I say accurate gun, I mean pistols, because my AR is way more accurate than this. But anyway, this is my most accurate gun when I first got it, and it's amazing. I love it. This is a part of my my summertime rotation when it comes to EDC. It has the magwell on it from Dawson Precision. It has Dawson Precision sights. It comes with those. I got the one with the flat trigger, and I got this from a pawn shop. I traded two guns to get this, and I don't regret it at all. I just carried this gun yesterday. It's a little heavier, it's a little on the heavier side, but it does exactly what it needs to do. It feels great in hand, and it is an amazing shot. All right, but there it is, Staccato CS. This is the 2024 Staccato CS. This is the newer one. They did a couple of changes from the 2023 to 2024, but this one right here is the 2024 one. if I'm correct. It's the newer version of Staccato CS. They had one that came out before this, so this is the newer one. Yeah, great gun. I love Staccatos now. Up next, I also have the Staccato C. This is the new Staccato C, right? So remember, if you don't know, Staccato has the Staccato C, which the original Staccato C was a single stack 1911. And then they came out with the C2, which was the double stack with the old style mags. Then they came out with the Staccato C, which is the new one with the new style mags. It's more of a slimmer profile. It's take the same mag as the CS, but this one carries a 17, this one carries a 15. Now, of course, the 15 and the 17 will both fit in this one, but only the 17 will fit in this one, right? On here, I have, again, the TLR1HL on one of my favorite lights. And on here, I chose to go with the Silly Wolf EDG. This is the enclosed dot. See if I can get y'all to see it there. No. There we go. And this is now my most accurate pistol. When I took it to the range, the first shot, I put out all the way out to the last, like I want to say like 25 yards. And I took one shot and hit dead center. It was amazing, all right? Within, like, at 25 yards, I'm hitting within, like, hitting like this. So, but this one has the black barrel, I want to say it's DLC coated barrel. And I think this one looks just as good. I mean, either one would have been fine with me. Staccato makes amazing guns, as I said. Also has the flat trigger. And like I say, it's my most accurate pistol. This is a part of my wintertime EDC and my home defense. So there it is in all its glory. Right there, Staccato C. Now, the last one of my guns that I'm going to show you today is, again, empty. This is a Palmetto State build. I call this is so I got the idea for this gun from YouTube. There's a guy who had a dirt squirrel video, and also a young lady, I don't know why I can't think of her name. If you go back and look at my video for this, her video is playing in the background. A video of hers playing in the background. When Summer Shoots also built this same gun, right? Or something extremely similar. So between Summer Shoots and the guy who made the dirt squirrel video is where I got the idea to make this video. I have the Honey Badger brace on the back. That's the Honey Badger pistol brace. And I also have the Kung Fu grip on this one. And I understand why the Kung Fu grip was made. Because when you're shooting, right, the other one the angle forces your angle, so it kind of forces you to cock your wrist. This gives you a better grip, a better wrist, a better angle for this type of gun. Now on this one, I have the Sig Romeo 5. No different than I have on that one, except that one has the magnifier on it. This is a 300 Blackout opposed to the 223-556. And this one has the Streamlight Protect light on it, again with the pressure pad. What I like about this one is it takes regular batteries. No, I can't even remember. I think this one takes those nice bigger batteries. But either way, it's not the little disc batteries or whatever. So I like the battery. And I can't remember the name of this little grip up under here, but it's accurate. It's a 300 Blackout, and I do plan on buying a suppressor later on. So I do plan on suppressing this. So this is my Dirt Squirrel, and it's an amazing gun. Shoots well, accurate. I built it from all Palmetto State parts except for this grip. I already had the red dot, and I already had the light that I got off of another gun that I bought and sold. This one has a regular trigger. I do plan on putting a different trigger in later on, but I'm not sure because this trigger's pretty good. Mil spec trigger, pretty good. From Palmetto State, if you look, I mean, that's not bad at all. I don't think it's better than the POF trigger, but it is definitely a good trigger. I have no complaints. Palmetto State stuff has always been good. I want to say this is probably my second Palmetto State build. My first one I built was just a PDW and I fell on hard times a couple years ago, and I had to sell that one to the gun store. But this time I came back with a 300 Blackout. I'm digging it. I do plan on building another one in 223-556 because when it comes down to practice, these bullets get to be pretty expensive. So now, last but not least, this is an honorable mention because I do not own this gun anymore. I only have it with me now because I was doing some work on it for my brother. But this started off as my first Glock build. I've never done a video on it because before I started doing YouTube videos, it was gone. But this is what my brother calls the Pharaoh. Now, what I did to it was the magwell, the stipple job, if you can see that, has a hex stipple job. I had an apex trigger in it. I did all of the little bit of gold, the gold pins, the mag release, the slide release. All of that was me. My brother added the TLR 8AG by Streamlight. Nice light on there. He put the mass comp on there, and the issue he was having was it wasn't the issue he was having with adding I added the Steel City Arsenal barrel. So, and he added this slide. The slide is by GGP. Is that GG? Yeah, GGP slide, which also has the hex style on there, which kind of matches with the grip. And he has the mass comp on there, the mass driver compensator. And this red dot is the Hollow Sun 507C green. And this one is a multi-reticle dot. Right now it's showing, I don't know if y'all can see it in there. Let me see if we can get that in there for y'all. I can't get that, there we go. Has the dot and the circle. And this is one that has the thing so that the sun can charge it. I don't know, I can't think of that name right now, but I think it looks amazing. This was my gun. I want it back, but he will not let me get it back. He added the G-Flex trigger in there. And, oh yeah, let me show you that it's empty. So, but I like it. I like what he did to it. I like where he took it. So he calls this the Pharaoh, and I compare it to this one. Now, if y'all watch the video this far, please get down in the comment and tell me which one y'all like better, right? The Pharaoh or the Black Mamba? The Pharaoh or the Black Mamba? Which one y'all like the most, and tell me why in the comments. Why would you choose this one over this one, or this one over this one? With that said, it's your boy EDC Diesel. Hopefully I'll be bringing y'all some more videos by the time it's time for me to go to training. But if not, this might be my last video. I promise y'all I'll try to bring more videos, and if not, then the videos will pick up where I left off at after I get out of training. With that said, it's your boy EDC Diesel, and I'm out. Peace. Remember, it costs you nothing to hit that button, and it costs me everything to make this content. I do this for the fun. I'm not monetized and never tried to be monetized. I do this to get the information out to you guys and to just show y'all what's going on. With that said, I'm out. Peace.